and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Up Jack got and home did trot as fast as he could caper. He went to bed and patched his head with vinegar and brown paper. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home, bringing their tails behind them. Little Bo Peep is fast asleep and dreamt she heard them bleating. When she awoke, she found it a joke, for they were still a-bleating. Then up she took a little crook down to the meadow to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home, bringing their tails behind them. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men, they couldn't put Humpty together again.
Right, you've got another chance to sing the song. And try falling down when Humpty falls.
Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men, they couldn't put Humpty together again.
Well, I hope you all now know the real story of Ring-a-Ring-a-Roses. Shall we play it as a game? Here we go. Don't forget to fall over.
Ring a ring of roses, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down.
The king had sent his daughter to fetch a pail of water.
A tissue,
we all bow down. The bird upon the steeple sits high above the people.
a tissue, we all kneel down.
The wedding bells are ringing,
The boys and girls are singing, a tissue, we all fall down.
Okay, we've got one last chance. Let's raise the roof.
Ring a roses, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down. Bless you! The farmer's in his den, the farmer's in his den, E-I-N-D-O, the farmer's in his den. The farmer takes a wife, the farmer a house built up so high. Lift your hands and touch the sky. Hammer on the ceiling, hammer on the floor. Say hello, then hammer on the door. Here's a house built up so high. High as the hills and high as the sky. Put your hat on, sleepyhead. Say good night. It's time to go to bed.
Oranges and lemons, said the bells of St. Clement. I owe you 5 farthings, said the bells of St. Martin's. When will you pay me, said the bells of Old Bailey. When I grow rich, said the bells of Shoreditch. When will that be, said the bells of Stepney. I do not know, said the great bells of Bow. Oranges and lemons, said the bells of St. Clement. I owe you 5 farthings, said the bells of St. Martin's. When will you pay me, said the bells of Old Bailey. When I grow rich, said the bells of Shoreditch. When will that be, said the bells of Stepney. I do not know, said the great bells of Bow. Here comes a candle to light you to bed. Here comes a chopper to chop off your head. Chip, chop, the last man's head.
Oh, do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Oh, do you know the Muffin Man who lives in Drury Lane?
Oh, yes, I know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man,
Oh, yes, I know the Muffin Man.
who lives in Drury Lane.
Kalinka, 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 maya. Kasuya, malinka, malinka, maya. Under a pine tree, under a green tree, let me sleep on the grassy ground. Let me sleep on the grassy ground. Kalinka, 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 maya. Kasuya, malinka, malinka, maya. Under a pine tree, under a green tree, let me sleep on the grassy ground. Let me sleep on the grassy ground. Kalinka, 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 maya. Kasuya, malinka, malinka, maya. La 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 la.
My grandfather's clock was too large for the shelf, so it stood 90 years on the floor. It was taller by half than the old man himself, though it weighed not a pennyweight more. It was bought on the morn of the day that he was born, and was always his treasure and pride. stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. 90 years without slumbering, tick tock, tick tock, his life seconds numbering, tick tock, tick tock, it stopped short, never to go again when the old man died.
Two little dicky birds sitting on a wall. One named Peter, one named Paul. Fly away, Peter. Fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter. Come back, Paul. Two little dicky birds sitting on a wall. One named Peter, one named Paul. Fly away, Peter. Fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter. Come back, Paul.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O. With a there and a there, here, there, everywhere. And a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Now old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack quack here and a quack quack there, here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack. Here and there, here, there, everywhere. And a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. 24 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before a king?
Now listen to what happened to King Henry's maid.
The king was in his counting house, counting out his money. The queen was in the parlour, eating bread and honey. The maid was in the garden, hanging out the clothes, when down came a blackbird and pecked up her nose. Hearing the commotion, little Jenny Wren flew down into the garden and popped it on again. Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. 24 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before a king?